Hello and welcome back to Oz Plays Minecraft Attack of the B Team mod pack. And I believe we let off just after we built this fine little building right here. It's just now beginning to be daytime, so I figured I'd go ahead and start recording the next episode. I wanted to show you guys something that was kind of cool. Every once in a while a zombie will spawn with a backpack on. And when that happens, when he dies he drops the backpack. So, if you look in the backpack, he's got quite a bit of little, a couple useful things. Some coal, some oak wood, a couple few torches, some bone, some cobblestone, not too bad. What you have to do, though, to pick this up is you actually have to take off your chest piece and then crouch and break it. And then you'll be wearing it. Let's see. Yeah. See, got a backpack on now. Alright. So, I think you have to crouch and right click. Yes. Crouch and right click to drop it. And we'll go ahead and put our other chest piece on. And get back into first person mode again. So we're just going to empty this out. And we're going to go ahead and just regularly break it. And then you can pick it up as well. If you regularly break it and has anything in it, it will spill its contents. So, don't do that unless you really know what you're doing. We don't need that. And while the bow, it can be useful, we're not going to be using it right now. So we'll go ahead and drop the rest of this stuff in here. And we're getting a little full on some of this stuff. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, we can get rid of that. Toss that up there. That'll work. Okay. And toss that out there. Alright. So, what we were going to do is we were going to start making the pulverizer. In order to make the pulverizer, we're going to need a piston, 2 pieces of flint, a machine frame, a redstone reception coil, and 2 pieces of copper, and that makes the pulverizer. Now, in order to make the piston, let's see, we're going to need the majority of this stuff. Okay. Oh, and I did get some flint. Like I told you guys between the episodes, I got 3 pieces. Ended up having to go just dig some more gravel. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, and this is how you make the piston. 3 planks across the top. What is it, lava? Really? No. Must be some kind of a tree that has that kind of look. Elbar, spruce, hawthorn, mangrove, loftwood, bamboo, redwood. Pretty much any kind of plank. As you can see, I'm not going to wait just to keep going through there. But yeah. So, what we got to do is we do three planks across the top, cobblestone on the sides, piece of redstone, and an iron ingot. That makes a piston. Pistons are pretty cool. They serve a lot of different things. You can put them down, just like that. And if you make a lever, which is just like that, becomes a workable piston. Now, we don't need that right now, and we need that for our thing there. So, let's see, what else do we need? A machine frame. A machine frame, we need some glass, some gold, and some iron. So unfortunately, we're going to have to use a little bit of the sand to turn into glass. That's alright. So we're going to toss that in the oven. I think I have a couple more pieces. Yeah. Might as well use the whole piece of coal for something halfway useful. 8 pieces for 1 piece of coal, I believe, something like that. So we need 4 pieces of glass. So while that's going, let's see what else we need. The redstone reception coil is a piece of redstone, a piece of gold, and a piece of redstone. Also, just so you guys know, if you bring this up in the NEI, which that's what this thing is, if you hold shift and left click, if you have the items, it'll automatically put it in the crafting station for you. So that's really cool. And we'll put all that up back up. Let's go ahead and grab our glass. And so the machine frame. Now there is two different recipes for this. You can use the steel stuff, or you can use the iron. I use the iron because we're nowhere near steel. So that's what that looks like. Bam, we got that. And now we've got a pulverizer. Alright, so let's see, where do we want to put our pulverizer, huh? Let's put our pulverizer like, I don't know, maybe right here? No, not like that. That doesn't work like that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it'll be in the way a little bit. We'll figure something out. And the cool thing about the pulverizer, it tells you how much power you're using, how much it can use, and how much energy it does have stored already. Basically, the blue here is the input. This is what you're going to put into it. The red and the yellow are the outputs. The yellow is the kind of like the special output, if you will. Like especially ores and stuff have a chance to give you, and items like a 10% chance. Like say iron has like a 10% chance to give you a ferrous dust as well. We'll go over that here in just a minute. And then the configuration here is really cool. You can set the configuration up pretty much any way you want it. The way I usually do it is I usually put the inbound stuff going through the top, and then pick a side to where I want everything to exit from. And then, you know what, since we're in our house now, it's the same wood, yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and give us a crafting station to keep in our house. We'll just put it right there for now. That's fine. And then we'll need a chest so that it can output to it. Now keep in mind that it does need power. As you can see, it's 0 out of 48,000 RF. We'll be getting into power here in just a minute. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and make a redstone furnace as well, if we have the stuff for it. So we're just going to say furnace, and redstone furnace is right here. We need some bricks, that's right. Okay, well I'm going to have to find some clay. So that's going to be a little problem for now. So let's get started on the power, and then I'll look for some clay off camera, and we'll take care of it that way. So the power that we're going to use is the most simple at the moment. Is going to be steam, just a steam dynamo. So we need, to make the steam dynamo we need 3 copper ingots, 2 copper gears, a piece of redstone, and a redstone transmission coil. The transmission coil is just a piece of silver in the middle of 2 redstones, which we will need. Let's see. Yeah, 1 will do us for now. We don't need a whole lot. Nope. There we go. And then we also need some copper gears. Copper gears are just copper around a piece of iron. So we need 2 of those, right? 2. 1, 2. And bam. Take 2 of those. This should be done. Yep. Take 2 pieces of redstone, piece of silver, get the redstone transmission coil, and boom, steam dynamo. Now, the easiest way to do this is to make an aquifire, aqueous accumulator. That's what it's called. And in order to do that, let's see, what's the easiest way to do that? Okay. So let's dig here, here, here. One thing I haven't talked about is the morphing mod. Whenever you kill an enemy, you morph into that enemy, and then you can actually, as you can see, there's quite a few things you can morph into, and I'm just now getting started in it. So one of the things I used was the bat. Let you fly. It's basically creative mode travel. That's it. You don't get anything else from it. Um, so I do that to get out of tight spaces. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to make a bucket, because we're going to need some water. And we're just going to take a little bit of water right here. Open this door up. And we'll put a piece of water right there. I don't know why I jumped back down there. That was so stupid. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and get another piece of water and put it over there. And that's going to make us an infinite water source is what they call it. If you take it from the middle, it'll fill up and it'll actually make another block. You can just take it right back out. Here, let's see it this way. Just toss it on the ground. Nah, you know what? Let's just toss it. I guess it doesn't mess everything up. So I'll just drop that in the water out there. As you can see, it's filled back up. I can grab that again, and it's filled back up again. I still have a bucket of water. Let's see. And actually, that's not going to work anyway. So what we need to do is get rid of all this crap. Yeah, okay. And we need to go one more down. But you know what? When you're flying, you don't do this very well. But I'm thinking we need to actually, let's see, this is going to be the wall, and that's going to be the wall, right? One across from it, yeah. And then we'll do a couple down this way. We'll just go ahead and get a kind of a basement started, so I know where I want to put this thing. Let's see. And we'll fix this in a minute. We just want to make sure that we know kind of where the levels are. And see, this is going to be the area right here. Put a torch up so we can see what the hell we're doing. And we should run right into, eventually, there it is, right into the corner here where our pulverizer is. So I'm thinking I'm okay with this this being my ceiling. I don't know why some of these get all jacked up. I'm thinking that'll be my ceiling. So I'm gonna go, let's see, 2 more down. Yeah, that's good. If I'm normal height. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh. Okay. And so what we need to do now is this. Of course, there's going to be stuff down here. Well, can't necessarily have that going away. You know what? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. You know why? There's so much of it, I don't even care. I know I'm wasteful. I'm trying to show you this, guys. You know, I don't want you guys to be waiting forever for this kind of crap to start going on. So, you know. There's plenty. What? I hate when that happens. Okay, there's plenty of ore though, so we don't really need to worry about here and there kind of crap. Okay, so we're gonna put it right there. What in the world? Let's try this one more time. Maybe do I keep putting it in the same spot? Maybe I'm just being slow today. I don't know. Okay, so. Okay, fine. There we go. Alright. So. Now that we've got that. Okay. We need what's called an aqueous accumulator. Aqua. There we go. We need a bucket, we need another machine frame, we need some more glass, some tin, and a pneumatic servo. The pneumatic servo is just iron, and some glass, and some redstone. So you know what, guys? I'm going to see if I can find some sand that's not going to tear up my beaches too much, and some clay, and hopefully let it get bright again, and we'll continue on. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, so it's still nighttime, but you know, it doesn't seem to be really crazy out. I've fought a couple things, but not really, really bad. So I found some sand and I made it into glass for it. I didn't find any clay, so I'll continue to look for that as we go. Um, but right now we'll go ahead and make that aqueous accumulator. Um, we've got everything for the machine frame here, so we're going to make one of these. And then we're just going to go ahead and toss everything back out. Double check, make sure we're still good. And then we need a bucket, which we have. We can go ahead and just use the bucket we got right now. And then we need a pneumatic servo. So we'll go ahead and take one of those. So we'll go ahead and put all this. What am I missing? Oh, what are we missing? That. Right? Oh, it's 10. Oh, my bad. 10. So we need a couple pieces of 10. 10. Okay, so make sure everything's still good to go. Come on, 10. And then we're gonna need liquiducts or fluiducts, I think is what it's called in this pack. We can't make that kind yet. So we need a piece of lead and 2 pieces of copper. I was trying to avoid doing the lead, but oh well. So it works sometimes. So let's go ahead and 2 pieces of tin. That gives the aqueous accumulator. And we've got the piece of lead. So it's going to be lead and copper on each side. Alright. So what we're going to do is go ahead and jump right back in here. Oh, I thought I heard something. Okay. We're going to jump in here. Oh, hello there, skeleton. How are you today? And we're going to go ahead and turn in the bed. Oh, we can get out of here a little easier. Alright, so what this is this aqueous accumulator needs to be in the middle of at least 2 pieces of source water. So this is a piece of water here and a piece of water here, and it's actual source water. It's not running or anything. And if you look in here, it takes that water from the environment and it can put it into pipes for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to pipe this up using our fluiducts, just like this. And for now, we're just going to cheat it. It's not really cheating it, but we're just going to put this right there. And so this dynamo is actually going to produce power for us here in just a second and put it straight into the pulverizer. So let's go ahead and kill off this freaking spider. And this zombie. Alright. And so in order to make a steam dynamo work, you must have 2 things. You must have water or a coolant. Actually, it doesn't have to be water. It can be a coolant, I believe. Water is just the easiest. Maybe, no, you know what? I believe it's just water, because I think you have to pipe it in. But I'll double check on that and let you know. Easiest way to do it is just like I showed you, the aqueous accumulator. Pump water right into it. You can use buckets to fill it up with water as well, if you want to do it manually. And then it needs coal or charcoal. What we need to do right now is keep going on that charcoal. And so we're just going to use some coal because that's the easiest. We got a whole stack of it right now that we can use. I don't like using a lot of coal because sometimes you start running low. Charcoal's very, very easy to make. You just cut down more trees and stick it in the furnace. So, bam. Alright, so you notice the steam's coming up. I don't know why that goes down like that. Maybe it's steaming this way. I don't know. Um, but as you can see, it is burning. It burns relatively quickly, and it's actually filling up the buffer for this pulverizer here. Okay, so it'll do that until this is full. Once this is full, this has an internal buffer as well. And it'll start charging this here in just a second. Let's see. Okay, that's fully charged, and now this is going to start fully charging. Once this is fully charged, it will not consume the charcoal anymore, or the coal in this case. It will go ahead and keep this moving up. And when you use the pulverizer, depending on how often you use it, depends on how much energy you're going to need. We've got quite a bit to get taken care of. So we're going to go ahead and steal this hopper right here and take it inside. Alright, we need to clean up our inventory a little bit, but that's alright. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place, and the way we place this on here, I mean, if you just click on it, it's going to open up for everything. You actually have to crouch and click at the very top, so that way it actually fits into the blue area where you want it to actually input into. And let's see, we'll go ahead and start with some ferrous and then some silver, and then we'll go to the tin, mainly because obviously the quicker it goes, the easier it is. Now as you can see, it's going here, it's gonna put it into 2 each, or it spits out 2 dusts in a pulverizer. Each dust you can put into a furnace and make 1 ingot. So we're effectively doubling our ore right now. For each piece of ore, we get 2 dusts, which will make 2 ingots. If you was just to put this into a furnace, you only get 1 ingot per ore. So this doubles everything that we get now, which is really cool. As you can see, we had 3 of the ferrous, we've got 6 now. We had 5 of the silver, we've got 10 now, or maybe we had 6. Yeah, I guess we had 6, so we've got 12 now. We've got a ton of tin. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and put in some cobblestone, and that'll pulverize it down to sand, and then that way we can smelt the sand to make glass, and we can start filling in these areas here. So this will actually be a halfway livable place. Alright, so since we're here, I wanted to show you guys a few things around the island, like this right here. This is copper gravel ore, but I'm slow and I don't have a shovel, so we need to go make a shovel real quick, and we're going to go ahead and redo our sword as well. We're going to play kind of evil though and use diamond. You know what? We need to go ahead and use a pick as well. So for our sword, now we got a diamond sword. For our shovel, now we've got a diamond shovel. And for our pickaxe, now diamond pickaxe can mine obviously anything in the entire overworld. It's also got a lot more durability, and it does have a +5 attack. This only has a +3. +5 attack. I mean, if you use a pick to attack, you're actually going to damage it more. So I don't recommend it. We don't need that anymore. Goodbye, iron sword. You could just your service well. Okay, so yeah, we got about half the day left. Actually, we're getting really short on time, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, guys. Now you guys know how to do the pulverizer, how to build a little bit of power. We're gonna expand on this a lot more, and then we're gonna go ahead and tour the island as well to see if there's anything else we can use. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share it, whatever you gotta do. Don't forget to check out C4 Credit, Gunpowder Cash, Naren, and Evil Reverend. They have some really cool stuff up. C4 Credit's got a whole bunch of stuff up on Minecraft. And then always, Explosive Currencies has collaborative stuff on all the different games we play. But guys, it's been great, and I will see you guys next episode. Bye.